Is it okay to just be single and not date? And the answer to that is, of course, with some caveats there. A lot of men today have accepted that as their reality simply because they're afraid to get out there. And the problem is, the more that you sit in the somberness of your own presence, the more and more you become disenchanted with the world of prospects. And the more comfortable you get not going out of your comfort zone. And so today I had a text with a good friend who is a great guy. He had lost his wife, unfortunately, and they were really, really close. And he's going through the same thing where he recognizes that he loves the quietness of it all, the silence of life, and just being able to maintain his own retired lifestyle. And yet there was something that him and I both recognize as being single men, not in, and for me, not in a serious relationship currently, is that there is a loneliness that accompanies that. And part of that, you want to hurry up in silence. You may want to silence with a girl that you're not in a relationship with. Go meet up with her and have drinks in an evening just to silence the loneliness. But really, you don't want a long-term relationship with her. Or maybe we just fall into political commentary or TV shows. The most important thing for you to do is to first be comfortable being alone and not try to rush to distract yourself with being with you. So I always suggest that men work hard when they're alone and lonely. Um, I heard a quote from, I think it was Grant Cardone, but it was something like, the top way to cure depression is get so busy that you forget that you're depressed. Whether you like Grant or not, I just, I have my own feelings there too. I really did enjoy that quote. Um, at the same time, you don't want to be busy in an attempt to cure the loneliness or not get comfortable with yourself. A lot of men jump into relationships because simply they're afraid of the loneliness. They're afraid really of themselves. And so during the transition out of one relationship and into the potential of the next is a great time for self-reflection and a great time to reinvent yourself. And so I just want you to recognize if you are terrified of being alone like I was. And sometimes you don't know why that is. You don't know what kind of childhood trauma that you might be suppressing exist, whether people find that as non-masculine to have that conversation. It's a reality. Or if it's just you're leaving the busyness of little children every day and all of a sudden now you're quiet and there's not a whole lot going on. All of those things may be the case. But at the end of the day, you do have to be comfortable with you. You have to be comfortable with enjoying your own company and not needing somebody to fill the void. And you may never get to 100% that because there is a biological hardwiring for companionship. But you should at least get comfortable enough to know when you go home and there's nobody there and the silence of the hustle of the day quiets down, that you're going to be okay. And you're going to enjoy your evening. And use that time to check in with friends, use that time to check in with family, use that time to read a book, use that time to work extra hard, use that time to just sit, meditate. But be okay with the worst case scenario. I'm stuck with me and I kind of enjoy hanging out with me. And then out of that can spring opportunities for a new relationship. So that's my encouragement for you today. Enjoy spending time with yourself. Enjoy the silence. Take care.